Hey guys, what's going on? Just let me know if you're here. I can't see if anybody's there on the screen until somebody actually says hi or likes it or whatever the case may be. All right. So if you're there, just say hello. Want to go over a couple of things from this. Waiting for my group to come in. Waiting for my group to come in. If you're here, just say hey. Just let me know you're here. Give me a like or something. I'm just gonna get started when I see somebody there. Jamila, hey Mimi, what's going on? What's going on? I just want to pretty much go over what's happened here over the um, last 3 days. When did I get here? I got here a Tuesday night, right? And just had phenomenal time. If you're in, just say hi to me. What's up? Like me. Let me know that you actually, so I can see you. I want to know who I'm talking to. I'm really looking for the JCG family, and just want to go over some things as I prepare to fly out um, tomorrow. Right? So had a really great time. Had a really great time here. Um, we got some really big things going on here in Atlanta and Detroit also. Those are going to be the two hubs right now as we speak. I'm actually right now in the process. I'm going to be looking for about 10 acres of land here in Atlanta. I'm not sure if the property that I'm looking for is going to. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not sure if the property that I'm looking for is actually going to be here. You know, I want a nice 8 to 10,000 square foot home down here that I can have everybody in the Jones Capital. We have our place to come together and just be able to hang out together, have fun together, work together, do have a whole lot of things together. So just in coming down here to Atlanta, I already knew that it was going to be everything that I thought it was going to be, and it's actually a lot more than I thought it would be also. So one of the things that we'll continue to do, guys, we'll continue to um, sell Detroit. I don't see any place around that you can buy properties for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Put a few $1,000s worth of work into them and actually sell them for 60, $80,000. So I just think that we could funnel some monies back and forth. Now I've also seen Columbus, Georgia. I've seen Alabama. I know that these are areas that we can come into and dominate right now as we speak. And I mean, I'm really like I have some really big numbers projected for us to be able to do this, and I know that we can do it. The team that we have put together is solid. We'll now be able to enter different areas also. Guys, the same thing that I did in Florida, we're going to set up in Detroit. Well, it's already set up in Detroit. Infrastructure, we're going to really get into doing more of the pre-foreclosures in Detroit and doing the pre-foreclosures in Atlanta also. If everyone is pulling their weight and doing what they're supposed to do, I honestly believe with everything in my heart that all of you guys will be God's next millionaire. Now, when I say that, I want to just say this also. This is not no just woo woo, woo hoo, jump up and down and not do any work. It takes a ton of work to do it. But as you can see with the project in Detroit and the project in Columbus, that this is definitely something that is attainable. So what we're going to be working on, guys, when I get back to Detroit is we're going to be working on showing you exactly what it takes to get to, first off, the $100,000 mark. Second off, $250,000 mark, $500,000 mark, $750,000 mark, $1 million mark. There's a specific formula on what you're going to do, and there's going to be a culmination of things that allow us to do it. We're going to have, if you're with us, if you're in Jones Capital, just let me know that you're there. Say hi, like, something like that. So I don't want you just saying we're going to be millionaires. I want to show you step by step, flip by flip, flip by flip, apartment building by apartment building. Now, people are going to think that you're crazy because you're saying that I have the formula to become a millionaire. I'm telling you that I do. I'm telling you that I'm going to pass it along to you. And it's going to come from flipping homes. It's going to come from getting tax deed properties for the back taxes, flipping, 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 flipping. It's going to go bananas, right? That's why right now the people in our family have to do two a month, right? 2 a month, and then it's going to grow to 3 a month. Then it's going to grow to 4 a month. And before you know it, the same thing that I was able to do by stuffing money into my self-directed IRA, you're going to realize that, wow, I'm on track to do this also. And as you hit that 6-figure mark, you're going to start to see how it's so much easier to get from the 6-figure mark to the low 6-figure mark of 100,000 up to the $250,000, and then how easy it is to turn $250,000 to $500,000, turn $500,000 into 3/4, and then so on and so forth. So we will, as the Jones family group, Jones Capital Group family, as we continue to go forward, my thing is to show you how to flip properties to get rid of immediate debt right now. This is the very same thing that I did. You have to go flip, flip, keep, flip, flip, keep. So you're flipping properties to pay off today's debt. And then you're also building your own portfolio where we're going to do the owner financing, and we'll also do the apartment buildings also. So I'm looking for more serious people to do some things in Detroit, because I truly believe, I know for a fact, I know that there's a 6 to 8 month period that we got to go bananas in Detroit, because they're bringing so much stuff to Detroit right now. And for those who don't jump in on it, I mean, they'll miss it out. I mean, some people are they just watch things happen, but everyone who's inside of our group, they're action takers. And, you have to take advantage of opportunities while they're there, and that's what we're doing. So remember when I said to you that my goal is to become, what was shared with me and what I know is that I can become a billionaire. And the instruction was given to me by a billionaire mentor, Mr. Schwab. I'm not doing one thing at a time. So we're going to have we have the nonprofit set up in Detroit. We have the for-profit company set up in Detroit. And now we actually have it, and it's going to be set up in Atlanta also, right? So Atlanta is not just going to cover Atlanta, but it's going to, now I see the area, I see the landscape. It's going to cover Fulton County, Cobb County, whatever these other counties are, going all the way in, including Alabama, right? We're going to include Alabama in on this. We're going to, I don't know, I'm going to follow my people's lead in Atlanta. I'm going to follow Latoya's lead. I'm going to follow Marcus' lead. I'm going to get input from you guys, because you're from here. I'm not from here. But all you got to do is show me what's there, and I show you how to turn it into money. All right? So with that being said, I need some people to really step up in Detroit. I mean, really step up, because now I'm looking for somebody who can manage the Detroit office. I'm going to fly back and forth, making sure that certain things happen. I'm going to be flying back and forth, making sure that we're getting connections with economic and community development. I'm going to make sure that we're speaking to the right people at the tax commissioner's office. I'm going to make sure that we're making the right connections, speaking to whoever we need to speak to, planning and zoning. I'm going to make sure that we're building the proper relationships with contractors, other nonprofits, housing authority. What happened? All right, I'm going to make sure going to make sure that all of these things happen for us. So, what's up, bro? What's up, Dick? So I'm going to make sure that all of these things happen. So, like I said, we need soldiers to step up because I'm telling you, this team in ATL, there's something. And let me tell you this, they don't know it all, but they're hungry. They're hungry. They just do what's put in front of them, like good soldiers will. And now they see the things unfold. And listen, this is not the time to be afraid. It's not the time to run back and pray. You've done all that before. I'm here. I'm here now. So we're going to set up, and everybody from the if you're in here, JCG family, stand up. Let me know that you're here. Let me know. Say, hey, what's up? I'm here. Bro, I got you. Let me know something. So here's the plan. We're going to dominate in Detroit. We're going to dominate in ATL in the Southeast. We're going to dominate back in Florida because Florida's always hot. We're also going to, well, this is my intention. What's up, Miguel? This is my intention, is to have, share this with your friends, please. I mean, people didn't get in on the front end when I was coaching and training you how to do this for yourself. But now the only thing that's left open at this particular time is to get back a solid return on your money that's backed by the apartment buildings that we're going to continue to buy. I'm sorry, continue to control. See, if you've seen the videos on my page, you see the 12-unit apartment building, guys. I don't know if, what you've seen in the past, who you've heard from the past, but I believe every single thing that I've ever said on any live or anything that I say, period, it's true. It comes to pass. So the guys who are in there, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in there on the team right now, you're in a great position. Yeah, definitely taking over the D. You're in a great position. So Atlanta has a lot going on. I'm going to I have to go back to the D, right? And I'm going to come back to Atlanta again. I'm going to be flying back and forth. We're going to open up for the apartment buildings in Detroit also. And I'm teaching Marcus and Toya what to do to lay the foundation down to get these apartment buildings down here, to work with the city down here, to get grant money down here, to really set up a platform for redevelopment companies down here. Guys, this is what I was trying to do was I was trying to get people in every city to come in, and I was really going to show you how to make $1 million through real estate. So, we'll just take the people that we have and we'll just assign multiple states to those people because I'm not opening this back up again on this Facebook channel. I sat up here talking for 3 months, 2 months. So for the people that took action, that means there's going to be more responsibility for you. Now, when I get back to Detroit, we have John Marshall flying from Dallas to Detroit to see the landscape, to feel it, to walk, to see what we see in Detroit. And then I'm going to fly out to Dallas to actually see the landscape out in Dallas and Texas. Houston. We're going to go not after we're just not just going to create the mortgages for the single family house. That's just one piece of what we're giving out, what we're putting out there, right? What we're doing. We have the apartment building side also. We have the tax deed side also. We're going after all of the properties for bad taxes. And we're also going after the excess proceeds money. That's there. And if you're doing what I tell you to do, so you have to be putting out these LOIs. Now, here's the thing. There's 10 months left. Well, this is the 3rd month. 9 months left in this year. You can't play around. You can't do stuff at the bottom level. Whatever you've been doing in your life up to this point, you've got to take it to another level now. You can't keep doing that. The way you've been doing business as usual, that's not going to cut it. Trying to go to another level. When you want to get to a different level, you got to do some different shit. So that means if I said 25 LOIs, you got to 10x that. You should be saying, I'm sending out 250 a week. You should be saying, I'm sending out 500 a week. If you're going to be content with sending out 25 LOIs a week, I can tell you you're not going to become a millionaire. Because that's not what millionaires do. Millionaires don't do the rock bottom number someone tells them. Rainmakers don't do the rock bottom number that someone tells them. They go above and beyond. And if it means they have to give up sleep, well, damn it, they give up sleep. If it means that they can't go to every single little event, well, damn it, you can't. See, what I had to do when I was married, I had to say, whoa, 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 whoa. Listen, I can't lay up in the bed on Saturday at 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon or sit there looking at movies all the time. Look, if that's the dude that you're looking for, that's not me. I'm the head of this household. And I want something so much better, something you've never seen and something I've never seen. So that means I got to take myself to another level. I have to study more. I have to be in every single group, every single message that's being told, every single instruction that's being told. I got to be there to get it. I got to be there to get it. And sometimes you got to be selfish in order to help somebody else out because they can't see your vision. Does that make sense? Yeah. Does that make sense? See, guys, we can't keep talking to people that don't understand or see the vision, and then you're letting go of what your dream is to fulfill somebody else's dream that is only holding you back. Now, this could be wife, husband, son, daughter, mother. Like, we can't sit back asking somebody who doesn't have the vision, who doesn't have the opportunity that you have. We got to do something different. Check this out. Let's skip over the $100,000 number because I think it's too small. Let's start at $250,000 number. Let's think about what it takes to get to that number. If you were to, on a minimum, on anything, flip, owner finance, on the minimum, I underdeliver and overpromise. If you were to make only $10,000 a flip, owner finance, apartment building, which we know that's low, but if you have to take low numbers, I don't want you to get in over your head. I'm not selling you a dream. I'm selling you something that, well, it's not a dream to me, it's reality. And I want you to picture this dream. And I want you to internalize this dream. And I want you to have the desire that's inside of you that's going to make you work like you've never worked before. Because the things that we've been doing, it's not adequate enough to get you to the next level. Okay? So if we take on a $10,000 level, right? If you flip, when I say flip, I mean flip, assign, owner finance, whatever. Let's just say whatever it is, it's 10 grand a deal. That means to get you to the $250,000 mark, you would have to do 25 houses. 25 houses this year at 10,000 a flip will give you $250,000. But that may take a while. So what I want to do is back that up a little bit and just say, if you could do 10 of them, and you can because you have the tools, you have the support in the group, the private Facebook group, you have myself, you have Marcus, you have Latoya that's learning this stuff, you have Jennifer that has knowledge of this. It's too many people that know how to make things happen. So I'm asking my leaders, my cream of the crop, to rise up, to stand up, and to lead this, help me lead this team. Let me be specific. Because remember, I always say there's a hierarchy. There's different levels. And I can spot, I know the experience, and I know the get up and go. I know that certain je ne sais quoi. Right? You have that certain je ne sais quoi. That is the thing that leaders are built of. And even though I'm going to do something right here, I just thought of this wasn't even a plan, but it has to be done, and it's has to be done now. The leaders that I'm looking for to stand up right now in the Jones Capital Group are as such. Marcus, Latoya, and Jennifer. You guys have that certain je ne sais quoi. And you're going to help me the same way that I'm going to help you. Smash the number that you told me on the phone. Now, if I didn't call your name for that specific role, fret not, because you have a different role on making money with me. The person who's going to lead and supervise all of the rehab projects, no matter where we go, not just Detroit, no matter where we go. My brother Miguel. There are people who are, everyone is a leader in training, right? Everyone will step up and get their medals at the appointed time. Everyone has a role to play. And once again, remember, number one, we have our circle of trust. Number two, there's no animosity, there's no jealousy, there's good people that want to help other people. And when I tell you, if you see what I'm doing down in Georgia now, when I tell you that I'm taking an apartment building that we put $1 down on, in its current state, they were trying to sell it for, I want to say 200 and something thousand, maybe $250,000, which they couldn't get because of it's in disrepair. And when you have a commercial property like that, it's not just, well, what did the comp sell on it next door? No, it's not that. It's not what did the comp sell. Apartment buildings are a business. Our job is to come in and raise the revenue. Our job is to lower the expenses. What we're going to do, just give me the blueprint. What we're going to do in this property here is we have to get rid of everyone in that place. Number one, it's a mindset that can't be broken. We have people there that have said they've been living there 10 years, 15 years. Some of them, there's been generations of people living there, living under those same conditions. Now, as part of a redevelopment company, we have to do what's best for the community. We have to do what's best for us as a business, and we're going to provide people with good quality housing around the United States. We will be the premier redevelopment company in the United States. So sometimes you have to do some things in business that some people might not understand because you've seen the people, some of you seen the people in this apartment complex, which is really, really, really low end. They're not paying rent. They're getting over. They're lying. They're doing a lot of things that contributes to what it is also. They're not paying their rent, so the owner can't do what she needs to do. Even though it doesn't matter if they pay their rent or not, they should be in a property that they have hot running water, that they have, the bare minimum necessities that they need. But because of the fact that this person who owned this property doesn't give a damn, they don't give a damn. So what we have to do is change the whole culture of this property. Yeah. We're going to change the whole culture of this property. What my plan is right now, we're going to be, if you understand the landscape and the area around here, there's a church out there on the corner of the properties on a dead-end street, and there's so much potential around it. So right now, this lady is getting about $2,000 to $2,200 a month inconsistently. She couldn't provide us with financials. Because she couldn't provide us with financials, we were not going to give her the amount of money that she requested. Similar to the gentleman that I was on the phone with John with out in Dallas, and the gentleman had a 43-unit apartment building that he wanted to sell, but he's trying to sell it to me on a dream, giving me fictitious numbers, telling me pro forma numbers, which I could care less about. Pro forma is garbage to me. Because if a pro forma was going to base the numbers when you're selling off of a pro forma, then why can't you do those numbers now yourself? See, we make money when we buy, not based off of hoping and wishing and praying off of some pro forma. So with that being said, we're going to take this building right now that's bringing in about $2,000, let's just say $2,000 a month, inconsistently, maybe it's $1,500, because some people are paying, some people are not paying, whatever. So if we took the number of $2,000 a month, 12 months, that's $24,000 a month that it's bringing in. And I know that the expenses are low, but I'm going to take this property from bringing in $24,000 a year to, we're thinking right now of converting it to assisted living facilities. We're bringing in an architect. We may have to redesign out there the layouts, but we're going to get either guaranteed money from the government, or we're going to look into some assisted living facilities where we have people that would pay $5,000 a month once it's turned around. So that means that we can't have the drug dealing going on around in the areas or things that are going on that I noticed when I was over there. So to turn something like this around, let's say I can get this number to, let's say if I do what I want to do with this, and we still have to go make sure that everything can be done in city, but you're talking $5,000 a month for assisted living, nursing home maybe, 12 units, 5 times 12, that's $60,000 a month. If we went that way, but I have about 3 different exit strategies, but all of them entail bringing in community grant money, block grant money, other sources of funding that I know about. We're a nonprofit organization, right? Tapping into the community, talking to the mayor, talking to the church. People in the community don't want to see drug-infested little babies running around, no shoes on, poop hanging all down their clothes, no hot water. Like, does that do anything to you? Like, is there anyone who really cares about our communities, even if it's not your community right now? Because that could very well be your family member, right? So that's what we're standing for. We're standing for change. We're standing for improvements. We're not standing around waiting for Donald Trump to do something. or whoever the next president may be, when we have full power of what we can do right now. So I'm going to use my wisdom, my real estate knowledge, my relationships with people to turn this whole thing around. And this is going to put me on the map in the state of Georgia. I'm going to put out a press release on our intentions on what we're going to do over here at this property. I'm going to contact the editors of the newspapers. Going to apply for every grant out there. We're going to need to I want to bring in a grant writer also. But this one project right here, combined with the projects up in Detroit, are going to set this company up. It's going to set you up if you're in the Jones Capital Group family to actually run the different chapters, because there's no reason why we can't have this all around the United States. And it's no different than a burger in New York compared to a burger in California. Same thing, same system, same franchise. So I will be penning the official operating agreement to sell off territories to other people that are coming in. If you're in Jones Capital Group, you're getting it automatically. Thank me later or thank me now. You're going to get it automatically. For the people who are on the outside that couldn't make a decision, that didn't jump in, well, you can still get in on that side later on, but you're going to pay us a royalty. There'll be franchise fees, just like you're setting up a McDonald's. We'll get the land. We'll build on the land. Office space. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. Office space. I just know, I know for a fact that people want what we have. Even when Latoya did a video earlier, there's people on her thing saying to her, reaching out to her saying, I want to have a part of this. I want to make change in the community. You see, so some of you guys who just let go of the videos that were going on and the messages, hey, get in, get in. We were really wanting to build something and bring so many people together and show them how to do this from the inside. But since that didn't happen, everything happens for a reason. What's up, bro? All right, thanks. All right, no problem. Everything happens for a reason. And the people who are meant to be here in the original onset of this are already there. So this, once again, I'm not doing any videos selling anybody on anything. There's nothing to sell. It's just people who want to make a difference. People who want to build a legacy. So much more than money. People who look at babies. Let me tell you something. There's a lady in that building. Got to be late 80s, early 90s. She's bedridden. And I went in there to talk to her when that second day when I was here in Marcus. And when I looked at her, that lady could have been my grandmother. She can't get up. There's flies flying around us in the room. There's mold on the walls, on the ceilings. She's saying that there are rats that are in there that are scaring her. She said if she could get up, she wouldn't get up anyway because she wouldn't want to be eaten by the rats. Now, I don't give a damn if you're paying your rent or not. I don't give a damn if your rent is $10,000 or it's $100. No one should live in those conditions. And if you never caught heed to anything that I've said in the past, and you still don't think this is real, that's okay too. But for the people who can feel my heart, this is what we're about. This is how I give back. By helping to rebuild communities. I'm going to bring it back to my home community as well. But something about the man in his hometown who doesn't get appreciated reminds me of another man from Galilee. I have so much faith and confidence in the universe that it sends to me exactly what I attract. Exactly what I manifest. And I know that every single person who's in this group, from my very own flesh and blood brother, all the way to the gentleman that I met out in California over the phone, to Mary, who I've known personally and longer than everybody, to Marcus, who's just a rock star, to Latoya, who's a rock star, to Jennifer. I mean, everybody's a rock star. But right now, I need real leaders to step up, because this is not a game to me. It's not a game to me. And I'm not saying it's a game to someone else. I'm saying it might not have the same priority in your life as it does to mine, because this is my calling. This is my calling. This is my purpose. This is my assignment. I know it. I don't have to ask nobody else. Because of the mere fact that the thought came into my mind, I understand how the universe works. And I understand that the thought itself was confirmation. If you think it yourself, if the thought itself comes into your mind, that's confirmation. This is why we have to understand meditation. This is why we have to get rid of religion. This is why we have to, because you're being separated from your calling. You're being separated from your purpose. You're being told that you're broken. You're being told to focus on negative. I'm leaving out tomorrow morning from Atlanta. I'll be back shortly. We're going to finish what we just started this weekend. It's real. Share this with your friends, please. Share this. We're going to be pulling communities together. You see, you want to know who God is? You want to see God? Watch us. Watch me. Watch me direct this team down the field, just as if I was Tom Brady directing the Patriots. Like, really, like, look in my eyes. Time to step up to the plate. It's time for all of you. Stop talking the talk. Start walking the walk. Tell me who God is. Show me who He is. Show me how He works through you. I challenge you. I dare you to show me God. If you're a pastor, bishop, minister, elder, prophet, prophetess, deacon, show me God. Build these communities. Help these people, not just inside your four walls. The blueprint was given to me. It's all about helping other people. See, I know my team is ready for the challenge. And all you guys with these big churches, super churches, I'm going to show you how I took 12 people, change the world. We invite you to join us. I have the blueprint for this, to do it anywhere in this country. I'd love to be an extension to your calling. I'd love to be an extension to your calling. What we'll be focusing on, what I'll be focusing on over the next 7 days is making sure these projects are going on in Detroit. I need people to open up their mouths. We're going to set up a page for donations because we do have a nonprofit. Now I'm going to tell you this. The money that comes into this nonprofit will go to these communities. If you have a community in need, if you have a neighborhood in need, you'd like to see us come and turn it around, reach out to us. Reach out to Jennifer. Reach out to Mary. Reach out to Latoya. Reach out to Rosa. Reach out to Israel. Reach out to Miguel. Reach out to John, Stephen, Antoine. Anyone that you see that's in our circle. We'll work with you to get this set up. I don't want to walk by another elderly woman, in a bed who can't move, with mold all around her that I can smell it, with water coming through her ceiling. She's laying there helpless. Please, please, please don't tell me that's not your community. Because we're all connected. All connected. I care so much about our world, our universe. I care so much about people. I'm just looking for other people who care about people. Yeah, we're going to make some money. But that's the byproduct of the success that we're walking in. That's the byproduct that you know that you're walking in your purpose. The byproduct. Money's not evil. But when you understand the universal laws, once I understood the universal laws, and I understood that I had to add value to the marketplace. I understood that I started in one community, then go to another community, and it spreads, and it spreads, and I teach this message of love, and I teach this message of helping people, and I show it by setting up businesses in different cities, states around the country, bringing people together that want to make a difference, that truly want to help people, and build a legacy for their families also. See, we can't just keep sitting behind some pulpit, giving instructions from there about what someone should do and what they shouldn't do, and who God's angry at. God's angry at no one. Because God is the source of life. God is the essence. God is the love. It's not angry. Love doesn't anger. 100% love doesn't anger. 100% love doesn't destroy itself. Another conversation. If anybody out there has anything to say, ask me, say it. Let me hear back from you. Who's with me? Who's rolling with me? Who's down for me? I had so many people in my life tell me they're down for me. When we was doing stupid stuff back in the days, foolish stuff back in the days. But who's down for me on some real stuff? Who's down for me on giving back to their community? Who's down for me on helping end poverty and homelessness? Who's down for me on showing love to people instead of trying to tear them down and destroy them? Who's down for me to help show people how to go from black sheep to black lion? Who's really down? Or are you just down for the people in your church that's putting money in your plate? Or are you down for all mankind? Because this mission right here, this movement right here, this is global. This is global, and it's starting right here. World changes. How long will you continue to be? Excuse me. How long? How long will you continue to be the person that sits on the sidelines, that doesn't say nothing, that acts like it's okay, but you talk about the other people that are doing something? But I'm here to tell you, if you're someone that just sits on the sideline and acts like don't want to be heard, that doesn't want to be judged, that cares about what the next person thinks about you, it's time to stop it. It's time to come out your box. It's time. It's time. And if not now, when? When? Tomorrow? Next week? Getting ready to get ready? Looking for people that want to make a difference in this world. Looking for people that want to lead. Looking for people who have time to take time out of their own life to help someone who can't help themselves. You see, because most people, they want to help you out as long as they see what's in it for them instantly. Not understanding the universal laws, not understanding the law of cause and effect, not understanding that you take this lot of land, which is empty, and you take this good seed and plant it in fertile ground, and that you will get a reward. And I show people how to do this. Let me tell you something that I've learned in my life. When you feel it so that the hairs raise up on your arm, right? When you feel it, right? So that the hairs raise up on your arm, right? You know that there's an energy that's going through you, but you second guess yourself. You second guess yourself because you don't understand that that is God right there. You don't understand that the mere fact that you have this idea, that there's a desire inside of you, you don't understand that that's your confirmation. We live so separated. Sometimes I think we're the dumbest creatures on this planet because we live so separated. Time is now, Jennifer. You're right. We live so separated, but everybody else, they come together. They protect each other. Flock, pride, stable. They protect each other. Nature, plants protect each other. Bees protect each other. They come together. No jealousy, no animosity. Lions protect each other. Alligators, even though they fight each other, you come up in there and watch what happens. You come up in there and watch what happens. See, but we're so busy constantly fighting each other and wanting to prove that this person is right and this person is wrong and they haven't figured it out and this is who God is and you don't even know, you haven't even figured it out. Because the pure fact that I can say that is because you teach separation. You teach separation. Messing people's heads up. God ain't about separation. God is about unity. God is love. So, I'm going to take the team that I have, right? And see, this is the thing about the people on my team. Some people have some stuff. Some people have more than others on the team. But no one knows except for me what the next person has. And that's not even the next person's business because right now I put together a team of people that are just the same.
Everybody's the same, equal playing terms, equal playing field. The only thing that will separate them is their desire. But I'm going to give everyone the same information so that they can get out of the situation that they're in, that they can focus wholly on doing right by the universe, that they can focus on having their family taken care of so that now they can go and help take care of other people's families. Right? Because it's better to be in a position to give. It's not better to give. It's better to be in a position to give. So I'm going to put them in a position to give. And we're all going to come together. No separation. I don't care what you believe in. There's no separation. Because this is mankind. This is not Catholic, Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah's Witness, First Baptist Church, Third Baptist Church, Second Baptist Church, Fourth Baptist Church, Seventh Baptist Church, 1000 Baptist Church. This is First Pentecostal, Third Pentecostal. Man, we don't care about that. We're human beings. And then we fall under one universal law. No separation. Because at the end of the day, when you're hurting, you have nowhere to live. You see the things that we just saw this weekend. Who cares? That's some personal ego shit. Who cares about what you call yourself? Who cares about your title? Who cares? I see these churches, these pastors, you're so fulfilled, you're so full of yourself. I see straight through it. I see your ego. I see your ego, and I see how when someone who doesn't agree with what you say or has a separate opinion, you outcast them. They're the author of confusion. Well, I'm the little boy that came to you and asked the questions, but you turned away. I'm back. I'm bringing the love. I'm bringing the fruits of the Spirit. I'm bringing unity. I'm standing up for black sheep, showing them how to become black lions. We're going to change. We're going to be the change that we seek. We're going to be the change that we seek. We're going to be the change that we seek. We're going to be the change. We're going to be the change. We're going to be the change that we seek. Because when I look at other people, I look at them how God looks at them. How I imagine, how my interpretation of God is. You got to be humble. Non-judgmental. Even if you see me doing something which you think is wrong, instead of trying to downcast or outcast. Now I understand the prophecy that was given to me. I fully understand it about 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And I'm watching it manifest. And I'm watching people who just believe. People who not just believe, people who know, who just know. They know that there's the call and they know the voice. They want to make a difference. They're looking for truth. They're not finding truth. And their soul, as their soul searching, is telling them that the things that they see and that they hear in the church is not right. And you keep lying to them, lying to us. And they're tired of it. They're tired of the letdowns. They're tired of the lies. They're tired of the deception. They're tired of giving all their money away. They're tired of not understanding. They're tired of no one teaching them who they really are. They're tired of you not telling them that when you know yourself that you know God. They're tired of you telling them to pray to something outside of them when it's all inside of them. They're tired of this. They're tired of this. They're tired of playing Christianity. They're tired of playing Christianity. They're tired of giving away their money. They're tired of their bills being cut off. They're tired of watching this person do this and this and this and that behind the scene, and you making up excuses for every person that you've elevated up to this level. They're tired of the lies. Something's just not right. And it's inside of you. It's your soul. It's the God in you that's telling you that this is not who I am. This is man doing this. This is not me doing this, because I've given you everything that you need. So, with that being said, Atlanta, man, I love you. Coming back. Build my 10,000 square foot home here in about 20 acres of land. If you're in my family, you'll be there riding horses with us in the backyard, playing in the basketball court, bowling in the bowling alley. I'm going to build it. I'm going to create it. I'm going to build it. And I'm going to show you how to build it for your family too. And we're going to do this together. And we're going to pull the people. They have no choice, because we're pulling them. This is pieces of a dream, and everybody has a dream. Everybody has a dream. See, so what you're saying, what these guys are saying in their little four corners won't mean nothing, because they're going to seek the truth. They're going to feel the truth. They're going to know it's the truth. They're going to see results, and people are living their lives out loud. I'm going to end this by showing you what I do every night. Or what one of the things I do every night that's prepared me for this, that's allowed me to recognize the voice of God inside of me, that's allowed me to know that the mere fact of me having an idea is confirmation from God, and I don't need no middleman. Here we go. Lord, tell me what to do, and I'll do it. Tell me what to say, and I'll say it. Tell me where to go, and I'll go. And I'll lay down, do my meditation, and I'll take all of my energy, all of my thoughts, and I'll focus in. Focus in on the thought. I'll focus in on the one universal mind. Focus in on the thoughts, because thoughts are things. And I'll talk to my subconscious mind to allow my subconscious to, while I'm sleeping, to go out and seek and search the answers. To have the little radioactive particles going out and scanning and listening and waiting for the universe to talk back to me. Waiting for the universe to give me everything that I need. Waiting because I know that I'm one with the universe. I know that I'm one with the universe. I know that I can tap into all of the creativity that's ever been in this world, because even when you die, your thoughts don't go anywhere. They circulate, they recirculate. And I know that I can tap into the minds of other great men who've been here before me, other great women who've been here before me. I know that I can do anything, and I know that I was blessed for this. I know that I was born for this. I know that I'm here to discover my purpose. And I've discovered it. I've discovered it. And it was on the other side of hell. You see, because I believe that when we ask the universe for what we want, that it's going to test us to make sure that we're battle ready. And when I tell you that I've been through the fire, when I tell you that I've been through the fire,
and I'm ready. This is why when I walk with like a king. I walk like royalty. I talk like royalty. I think like royalty. I have a level of expectation. I manifest things in my life. I create miracles.
We're going to another
ATL, I'll be back. Marcus, man, amazing. Latoya, amazing. Joshua, I'll get a chance to meet you and Aretha next time around. We'll have the office set up. It's the most amazing feeling in the world. I remember back in, I think it was 1992, 1993, the Chicago Bulls were playing the Portland Trail Blazers. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, uh, Steve Kerr, Judd Bushler, Will Perdue, B.J. Armstrong. They were playing the Portland Trail Blazers with Clyde Drexler, Cliff Robinson, Steve Smith. That night, Jordan was going bananas. He was shooting from over here. He was dunking. He was back dunking. He was shooting from the 3-point line. He was shooting from the 4-point line. He was shooting from everywhere. He said that night he was in such a zone that he felt like he was shooting balls into the ocean. He said no matter what he shot, he felt like he couldn't miss. And that's where I'm at in this stage of my life right now. See, because I'm battle tested now, like Battle Cat. You guys remember He-Man? Not He-Man. Was that He-Man back in this? And everything I'm touching turns to gold because I never quit. Because I understand who I am. Because I'm not letting no middleman take me out and make me believe anything else. Because I know the difference when I believed in religion. And I know the difference between connecting directly to my source now. I know what he has for me. And no one can change me. That's how he built me like that. Right? That's how he built me. And a lot of you are built the same way. And you're black lions also. Yeah, in the zone, Miguel. In the zone. This is real, family. Yes, it's real. It's real. And that's where I'm at right now, guys, where things are just like, ask Marcus. Marcus will tell you, when we're walking around, people are just opening up and we're going into tax assessor's office and leaving out thinking that we're all done. And the thought in my mind, the thought says, go back. The thought says, go back. I said, Marcus, we got to go back. I just forgot to say something. I go back and this guy wants to buy apartment buildings and this guy has apartment buildings to sell. And then we're in the hotel and we're having breakfast and just attracting people. This guy, hey, I'm a truck driver, but I've always wanted to be in real estate. I'd like to buy apartment buildings. My best friend wants to buy apartment buildings. Meet another gentleman coming down, and I hear the voice inside of me say, talk to him. I talk to him, and I find out that he wants to buy apartment buildings, and it's just raining down. It just keeps coming, and it keeps coming, and I'm like this. And it's just dropping. Nothing but net. Nothing but net. Nothing but net. I'm here getting phone calls in Detroit with people saying, I'm behind on the house. I just want to get rid of it. I want to sell it to you. It's just $1,500 behind. I just want you to take it. I'm in a zone, and when you know who you are and when you tap into your source, I'm telling you, it's a different level. I'm trying to tell you, it's a different level. You got to know. You can't wait. You can't just believe. You got to know. You got to know who you are.
Don't worry if they call you crazy. Who cares? Who cares? No one can tell you what your assignment is. You're going to know because the universe is going to send the people in it. He's going to send the perfect team. He's going to send the magnificent seven. He's going to send in the cavalry. And you got to understand that there's starters and there's finishers in your life. And starters, don't get mad when the finishers come in. Don't get mad when the finishers come in. And then, man, all the people that lied on you, all the people that dogged you, all the people that cheated and stole and didn't keep their word from you, you're going to be walking right by them like, excuse me, it's my time to go up. You're going to feel that feeling when you go from black sheep to black lion. You're going to know that you're going to feel the power. You're going to feel the power. You're going to know this, man. Oh, Lord. You're going to be like, wow, my dream can come real. I don't have to vicariously live my life through this person or that person or my daughter or my mother. You're not going to have to live in places like we see down there. You're going to have this, when this wisdom opens up to you and the people come around, you're just going to know it. You're going to know that I'm supposed to be on this team. You're just going to know it. I can't even explain it no other way, but you're just going to know. You're going to feel it. You're going to just feel it. It's going to be like electricity going through your body, and it's going to be like a magnet just pulling you to that person, and he's going to say things that resonate in your life. And above all, he's going to take action. You're going to see that you're going to know that you're in the right place because you're around an action taker. Because faith without works is dead. Wow, they're working. Wow, now look at my efforts that I've been doing by myself, and now we combine it and multiply it with what Marcus is doing and what Latoya is doing and what every person that comes through that adds value to this team that was hand selected. Powerful, powerful, powerful. It's like you don't know. Like sometimes I can't sleep. I can't sleep sometimes because the thoughts just keep coming, and the voice says, "Do this tomorrow, do this," and it's like, oh my God, I feel like you're on a football field and you got your helmet on, and it's Tom Brady listening to the calls from Bill Belichick, and you know that you're gonna score on this. You just know that you're gonna score on this one. You just like, well, how am I gonna do it? Well, I just know that if I don't know, somebody's gonna come along that does know, that's gonna help me get to the finish line. All I gotta do is take action. All I gotta do is take action. So I'm gonna wind this up, guys, because I gotta get up early in the morning. Get ready. I'm gonna go downstairs and get something to eat. And get ready to jump on this plane tomorrow. Get back to handle this business and back in the D, and keep it moving. Keep it moving. Hey guys, I just hope that I'm an inspiration to you. Hope I'm a blessing to you. Hope that you know you have a real person on your side. Hope that you can pick up on my energy when you're feeling low. That you can pick up, that it just pulls you and it picks you back up and puts you back on track, even if you've made a mistake, even if you fell down. I just want you to tap into what I have, because this is something that just illuminates inside of me, and I just feel it and I just know it. I'm not waiting. I'm not guessing. When it hits me, when the idea hits me, I take off. I don't wait. And I don't wait. Swoosh. That's right. So, with that being said, guys, hopefully you share this message with your friends, because somebody needs this. Somebody needs to be inspired. Somebody's sitting there at that pond, like that lake, like I was, with that knife about to go through his heart. Somebody just needs to hear that somebody cares, and somebody understands them, and somebody's willing to take action with them. Somebody's willing to guide them. Somebody's willing to mentor them. Somebody's willing to show them. Somebody's willing to teach them. Somebody's willing to tell them that they are great. They are great. That they don't have to be a black sheep anymore. Time to become a black lion. Black lion. Right? That's what time it is. That's what time it is. That's what time it is. So, my mouth is dry now. My stomach is growling now. I'm starting to get a little woozy. You know, I love Shark Tank. I'm not going to talk about Mark Cuban anymore. I like the way Mr. Wonderful says you're dead to me. For that reason, I'm out. Have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed evening. Get up, do what you do tomorrow. Feel excited. Feel great about life. Know that there is hope. Know that there is a dream inside of you that you can live out loud. Good night, everybody. Where's my theme music? Good night, bro. Love you. Hey, Jay, give me I'm gonna shoot you my number in the hotel. Jake, I'm gonna shoot you my number in the hotel. I'm gonna go send it to the messenger. Give me a call. I don't have my phone. I don't know where it's at. Finally turning around. Don't know where to go. I don't know. Soul Twin. That's our song, Soul Twin. That's our song. Soul Twin. You know who I'm talking to. Every word I said.